everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. If you're eventually watching this on YouTube, I encourage you to join our Patreon community, where you also get to be a part of choosing the exclusive films and shows that I watch for you. And then you also gain access to all of my reactions, early access to my reactions, and you get Discord access where we have movie nights every month. And if you ever want to come chat about the films or shows we're watching, I also stream on Twitch. All of those fancy links will be down below if you want to check it out. Besides that, today we're going to be watching a film. Sorry if I'm swinging on my chair, I don't know, but we're going to be watching Pan's Labyrinth today. I don't know anything about this movie. As you guys know, I don't watch the trailer. I haven't seen the picture of it. The movie picture, the title, the caption. So I don't know what it's about. So maybe when I click on it and start watching it, maybe I'll get a little bit more of a inkling on what it's about or whatever. So I've also been told that this is a Spanish film. So I might, my Spanish brain will probably slip in there sometimes, but I will translate it just in case it happens, because it happens to me even watching English films sometimes. So we're gonna do that. And if you guys don't know, my family is from Argentina. My first language is Spanish, so that's why I will be probably slipping up sometimes. But that's it. I really don't know anything about this film, but you guys wanted me to watch it. It was chosen, so I guess we're just going to get right into it. Let's go. Okay, so like I said before, I don't know. In Spain. I don't know anything about this. Oh, this is more like Spain, like from España. Sounds a little more difficult. Maybe I won't get confused as much.
Donde no existe la mentira ni el dolor, vivía una princesa que soñaba con el mundo.
Just kidding, I'll be fine. I might turn into Spanish.
Un día, burlando toda vigilancia, la princesa
I thought it was gonna be more like Portuguese, in case I wasn't sure.
y él la esperaría hasta su último aliento, hasta que el mundo dejara de girar.
That's interesting.
No entiendo para qué has traído tantos libros, Ofelia. Si vamos al campo, cuentos de hadas. Ya eres muy mayor para llenarte la cabeza con tantas zarandajas. Que pare el coche, por favor. Ofelia, Ofelia, déjame un momento. Tu hermano no se encuentra muy bien.
Is there some type of like magical element to this film? I'm assuming. Oh my god, if that goes on her, I'm gonna freak. Oh.
Ofelia. Ven.
He visto nada.
Pero mira cómo te has puesto los zapatos. Es una palabra, Ofelia.
I don't want to know the history with the mom and the captain or father. What are you guys getting me into? What is this?
15 minutos tarde.
No me hace falta, puede andar perfectamente.
El doctor Ferreiro prefiere que no haga esfuerzos.
Ofelia, sal. Saluda al capitán.
Ofelia.
Is he not fond of her? Okay. Oh, because she's not his child.
Ofelia. Mercedes, que suban el equipaje.
Sí, señor.
I'm gonna assume that the son that she holds is his son, the captain's son, and she is from a different man, because that's what, I mean, the mom said anyway, but I wonder if there's like some sort of dislikeness from the captain to her because of that. Or I could totally just be getting ahead of myself and those two, and the son is another man's. How does she keep finding these like, these like strange, mysterious places or things.
Es un laberinto. Nada, un montón de piedras muy viejas con esto siempre hay.
I just remembered on Twitch, I asked what a labyrinth was and you guys did say maze.
El capitán no es mi padre. Mi padre era un sastre que perdió al empezar la guerra. El capitán no es mi padre.
Me queda claro. Vamos.
I'm like waiting for a confirmation now on that baby boy.
Con esto dormirá usted toda la noche. No más de 2 gotas antes de acostarse. No dude usted en llamarme si me necesita. De día o de noche. Usted o su enfermera.
Anda, cierra la puerta y apaga la luz, cariño.
Usted que subir a verlo. La herida no mejora. La pierna se le está poniendo muy mal.
No he podido conseguir más.
Vidal espera en su despacho.
I wonder what happened.
Mañana te voy a dar una sorpresa.
Un libro.
No, algo mucho mejor.
¿Cómo la encuentra?
Muy débil.
Descansará lo que haga falta. Yo dormiré aquí abajo. ¿Y mi hijo?
¿Perdón?
¿Da usted su permiso, mi hijo?
Here's our confirmation.
¿Cómo está?
Por el momento no hay motivo de alarma.
Muy bien.
El sargento Bayona peinó el área y capturó a un sospechoso. El otro es su hijo, que ha venido del pueblo.
Capitán, mi padre es un hombre honrado.
Eso lo decido yo. Descúbrete cuando estés delante.
Al detenido se le encontró este arma. Ha sido disparada.
Mi padre estaba cazando conejos. Te calles, coño.
I wonder if he just wanted it to be a boy and he just told mom that. They're all just going off of it and being a baby boy.
Capitán, si mi padre lo dice, cazaba conejos.
Oh, what the
¡Asesino! ¡Hijo de puta!
What are you guys getting me into right now? Now I really want to know the history between the mom and this dude.
A ver si aprenden a registrar esta gentuza antes de venir a molestarme.
Sí, capitán.
Idiota que son. What the f***? How did the mom and him meet? Like, I want to know the history because this doesn't seem really right. This just seems weird. Especially the captain of all people, that's who she met, that's who she married. That doesn't...
Hola. He seguido hasta aquí. Esto es un hada.
Is it shifting into a fairy? Oh, what the... I think I love the fact that maybe I'll say it later. I was just gonna say that your guys' movie choices for me are very diverse, and I love it because I feel like I'm never bored watching the same like genre. There's always so many different things I'm watching, which I really love. Because usually I only watch like thriller and horror movies, so this is, I don't know, I think it's cool.
Hola. Echo. Hola.
¿Sois vos? ¿Sois vos? ¿Habéis regresado? No os asustéis, os lo ruego. Mirad. Yo he tenido tantos nombres. Nombres viejos que solo pueden pronunciar el viento y los árboles. Soy un Faun. Morra, el reino subterráneo.
Mi padre era sastre.
From the underworld.
No sois hija de hombre. La luz os engendró en vuestro hombro izquierdo. encontraréis una marca que lo confirma. Por todo el mundo, vuestro hizo abrir portales que permitieran vuestro regreso. Este es el último de ellos. Pero debemos asegurar. Habréis de pasar 3 pruebas antes de la luna llena. Este es el libro de las encrucijadas. Él os mostrará vuestro futuro. Os mostrará qué hacer.
Aquí no hay nada.
I would run. I would run. What?
Este café está muy quemado. Pruébelo. Deben de vigilarlo más cuidadosamente cuando esté al fuego.
Como usted mande, señor. Échate a un ladito, no te vayas a salpicar. Con lo guapísima que estás.
Mercedes, ¿tú crees en las hadas?
Ya no. Pero cuando era muy niña, sí. Entonces yo creía muchas cosas en las que ahora ya no creo. Pues mi abuela decía que con los faunos hay que andarse con cuidado.
Mercedes, venga conmigo.
Capitán, está todo aquí. Olivas, tocino...
Uf, qué tabaco, qué tabaco.
Y las cartillas.
Siento que el capitán
Necesito que
le va a
revise
echar
el
la
inventario.
onda. I feel like the captain's gonna like
Mercedes,
try something on her.
la llave.
Sí, señor.
Like he's just. Ugh.
Es la única copia.
La única, señor.
A partir de hoy la llevo yo.
Quizá no sea nada, mi capitán.
Habrás de meter las 3 piedras de ámbar mágicas en su boca y recuperar una llave dorada que oculta en su vientre. Solo así el árbol volverá a florecer.
With the dress and everything? She couldn't. Frick. Ah. Just kidding. She's smart. Knowing me as a child, I would have just done it. I'm like, let's go! I like put mine on the dress.
Hará menos de 20 minutos. Han salido escopeteados.
Ah. ¿Ese no fue el paquete que tuvo Mercedes? Wasn't that the packet that Mercedes had? Has?
Manda cojones. Encima se olvida la lotería.
Están aquí. Esos hijos de puta están aquí.
Oh, is she?
Nos están viendo.
Is she wanting to kill him? That way she took the knife, she could like conspire this entire plan to kill him.
¡Os habéis olvidado esto! ¡Y el billete de lotería!
See, at first I thought she took the knife because just in case he was trying to do something to her. But she had this package from the doctor. I don't know about the lottery ticket, but... Or maybe it was another package. I don't know. Okay. Never mind. Maybe they all make their packages that color. Whatever. Ooh.
Hola, soy la princesa Moana y no te tengo miedo.
Bros, what is that? What is that? Oh, the key. Okay. Notebook. Just kidding. There's rain. Just put it on. Fuck it. I honestly wish I did not see that, like, first death. Of how he killed the guy. That's like all I see when I see him.
Con perdón, capitán. ¿Cómo está usted tan seguro?
Hoy casi los cogemos. Llevaban esto. Antibiótico.
A esa gente, Dios ya les ha salvado el alma. Lo que al cuerpo le suceda, bien poco le importa.
Nosotros le asistiremos en todo lo que necesite, capitán. Sabemos que no está aquí por gusto.
There's obviously someone they know. I for some reason thought it was a mother because she had just come out of the room, but...
Nazca en una España limpia y nueva. Porque esta gente parte de una idea equivocada.
Someone they're giving antibiotics to that...
Pero hay una gran diferencia.
He left it?
Y si para que nos enteremos todos hay que matar a esos hijos de puta. Todos estamos aquí por gusto.
Por gusto.
It's hard for me to believe that they left that fast that they would forget the lottery ticket and antibiotic. That doesn't really make sense to me. Unless it was like that close of a distance for them to just have to like absolutely leave and leave that behind. I don't...
¿Y cómo se conocieron usted y el capitán?
Ah, there you go. How'd you guys meet?
El padre de Ofelia, que confeccionaba los uniformes. Yo entré a trabajar en una tienda de géneros. Y hace poco más de un año, el capitán y yo nos volvimos a encontrar.
Qué curioso, ¿verdad? Digo yo, volverse a encontrar después de tanto tiempo.
Curioso.
Curiosísimo. Perdonen a mi mujer. No ha visto mucho mundo, ¿saben? Cree que a todos nos interesan estas tonterías.
La niña ya apareció.
Si me disculpan. A veces pienso que nunca aprenderás a comportarte. Me has decepcionado, Ofelia. Y a tu padre también.
El capitán.
A él más que a mí.
Sí, obvio. Es un... So annoying. So is she to finished every task and then bring whatever she gets from it to the labyrinth?
He traído la llave.
Ese soy yo. Y la niña sois vos.
¿Y el bebé?
Habéis conseguido la llave. Me alegro. Ella ha creído en vuestra encierro desde el principio.
I don't trust
Me
them.
alegra
So...
mucho vuestro éxito.
And he's ignoring questions. It's just like, what is going on?
Conservad la llave. La necesitaréis muy pronto. Y también esto, un poco de ti. Faltan solo 2 pruebas más. Y la luna ya pronto estará llena. Tened paciencia. Concéntricos de vuestro palacio.
Nuestro.
¿Por qué habría de mentiros? Un pobre Faun.
La cartilla en la mano, a la vista. ¡Vamos, vamos! ¿Su nombre?
Este es el pan de cada día en la España de Franco. El que guardamos en nuestro granero. Los rojos mienten.
Vamos, dime lo que va a pasar ahora.
What, the birth of the boy? She just had a baby? What the fuck? What has happened? What?
Su mujer necesita reposo absoluto. Deberá permanecer sedada la mayor parte del tiempo.
No me importa lo que necesite o lo que cueste. Cúrala.
Evil! Something's happening.
No te preocupes. Tu madre se pondrá buena muy pronto, ya lo verás. Tener un hijo es complicado.
Entonces yo no voy a tener ninguno. Tú ayudas a los del monte, ¿verdad?
She's probably like, damn, if she knows, who knows? I'm scared something's gonna happen to her. The way the camera's being shifted, oh god.
¿Listo? Sí. Vamos pues.
Cuando ese hombre nos descubra, nos va a matar a todos. ¿Se da usted cuenta de eso?
¿Tanto miedo tiene, doctor?
No es miedo. Al menos no por mí.
Oh, I thought that was a mother for some reason. I was like, how is he there in front of the mother?
Iréis a un lugar muy peligroso. Tened cuidado. Lo que ahí dormita no es humano.
I don't know his plans. I don't know what he's trying to do.
No comáis ni bebáis nada. Os va la vida en ello.
¿Cómo está esa pierna, francés?
Acá está.
¿Cómo va a estar, doctor?
This is what I was like, who exactly are we sending antibiotics to?
Mira, francés.
I don't want to see this. There's no way I'm gonna watch this. There's absolutely no way.
Trataré de hacerlo en tan pocos cortes como me sea posible.
Okay. There's no way, bruh. There's only so much I can take. I have to keep it on though because... I'm gonna stare at my second monitor. Oh, thank the Lord. Escalofrío. It gave me goosebumps. I don't want to see that.
No comáis ni bebáis nada durante vuestra estancia.
That's the doorway she did?
Yes.
Why don't she make a bigger one where she can like run into it or something? Is this like that underworld shit that one thing was talking about? Look how big she could have created that door. Already almost halfway down. What the f- No way. It's like 2 minutes. Dude, I'm hungry. The amount of food that they show in the... What the fuck is that? Dude, what the fuck? I wanna see it. Oh my god, that's so funny. He literally said, do not eat or drink anything from the table, and I'm like, I'm starving right now. There was not that much sand. That's crazy. I honestly thought she was gonna put the eyes in the head or something. What I was going to say is I was thinking if, I don't know if this is the part where my eyes kind of opened, but I feel like I wonder if there's like symbolisms to the war. I think I just thought of it because of the that looks. This is where this is from? What the? I don't know what I thought, but I did not think it would be from this movie. Ew. The reason why I thought maybe the symbolisms to the war is looking at the pictures and then all the little kids' shoes and stuff. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking about the innocent kids with it. Run! What the? Why is she just freaking standing there, bruh? Corre! I just don't remember what this was used for. I think it was a meme, but I can't. It is also very interesting because with everything that's kind of like going on with, you know, the captain and her dad and the war and all of it, I'm just wondering if all of this like magical element thing with the fairy tales that she loves so much since the beginning, I wonder if it's like a coping mechanism that is kind of like intaking from her, from like her childlike mind.
¿Y si el doctor tiene razón y no podemos ganar?
Por lo menos se lo pondremos difícil a ese cabrón.
I hope that she doesn't die. Because she specifically told him that there is no copy of that key. And she's the only one who does have access, I'm assuming, to even get a copy of that key and have that key. I hate that sound. Frick, 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 frick. I mean, all the magical things that they added, they did a pretty good job of like what it looks like. Like the CGI or, you know? It's also very interesting to see that, you know, even with that, or the things that are coming out from her fantasy world, like her mother or Mercedes or the captain or anybody, there aren't times where they see these things. Or the doctor. It's just like there's like this blurred line between the real world and then her fantasy world. But there's still like, there's still like, I don't know.
Salve al niño. Ese niño llevará mi nombre y el nombre de mi padre. Sálvelo a él.
Like the stuff that she gets from the fantasy world is still appearing in the real world, so it's just like, where exactly does that line stand between those two worlds?
Si me escuchas, las cosas por aquí no están muy bien, pero ya pronto tendrás que salir. Has puesto muy mala, mamá. Cuando salgas, quiero pedirte una cosa, solo una, que no le hagas daño a mamá. Ya la conocerás. Si me obedeces, te prometo una cosa, te llevaré a mi reino y serás un príncipe.
What a great actress. She did that so good. I'm just like thinking of her like being in that position, doing it. ¡Qué actriz! ¡Para allá! Oh.
¡Venga, Serrano, sin miedo! Que esta es la única forma decente de morir.
Como que siempre está mirando el reloj. He's always like watching he's always looking at the watch. I wonder if it's about the same thing about his father dying and basically like breaking the watch to know the time of the death and stuff.
Déjame ver.
I don't want to see, bro.
¿Puedes hablar? Joder.
Sorry. Damn.
¡Mi capitán! ¡Aquí hay uno vivo! Solo tiene un tiro en la pierna.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Han cogido a uno? ¿Qué? ¿Han cogido a uno de ellos vivo? ¿Lo llevan a la bodega?
Oh.
Retírense. Tome, es solo la mitad de la dosis.
No creo que me hagan falta, doctor. Me encuentro mejor. Mucho mejor.
No me lo explico, pero me alegro.
See, but then, like, it's just a weird, like, blurred line between both worlds.
Contárnoslo todo, ¿verdad? Que precisamente para eso hemos traído unas cosillas.
Why do I gotta watch this?
Al principio no voy a poder confiar en ti, pero cuando acabe de usar esto, me vas a decir alguna que otra verdad. Cuando pasemos a estas...
It's so weird because I can watch gory things, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because I was expecting this movie to be more, like, child-related or something.
Como hermanos. ¿Ah? Ya lo verás. Y cuando lleguemos a esta, te voy a creer todo lo que me digas.
I need to watch something.
Te voy a proponer algo. Si cuentas hasta 3, sin tartamudear, te puedes ir. Hasta 3. Bien. 2. Venga. Una más y estás bien. Lástima.
Okay. I didn't want to see that, guys.
Vuestra madre ha mejorado, Alteza. Estaréis más tarde.
Sí, sí, gracias. Las cosas no han salido del todo bien.
¿Ah? No. Accidente. Habéis roto las reglas.
Eran solo 2 uvas. Yo creí que nadie se daría cuenta.
Nos hemos equivocado. Habéis fallado. No podéis regresar.
Fue todo un accidente.
No podéis regresar. Volveréis a ver jamás.
Ay, Dios mío, no.
Dios
Ay,
mío,
no, 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 no.
No mucho. Me gusta tenerle cerca, doctor. Tiene sus ventajas. Serrano, quédese con ellos.
Poco. Máteme ahora. Por favor.
Dale, así nomás. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Vigila al doctor Ferreiro. Voy enseguida.
Sí, mi capitán.
Ya no te mueves. ¿Estás enferma?
¿Qué coño estás haciendo ahí abajo?
Okay. He just sees a vegetable and milk.
¿Qué coño es esto?
¡Déjala! Por favor.
Mira lo que tenía debajo de tu cama. ¿Qué te parece?
Una raíz mágica. Me la ha dado el fauno.
Esto es por toda esa mierda que tú le permites leer. Mira lo que has conseguido.
Llévame lejos de aquí, por favor. Por favor, vámonos.
Las cosas no son tan sencillas.
Yo no entiendo. ¿Qué mierda quieres? Like, I don't like, why?
Y pronto entenderás que la vida no es como en tus cuentos de hadas.
Sí, pero tampoco te metes. You can't just like make yourself go into like this miserable fucking place. Life isn't a fairy tale, but you also can't put yourself in a position with your daughter to.
¡Ofelia! La magia no existe. No existe ni para ti, ni para mí, ni para nadie.
Does she hear it at least?
¿Por qué lo hizo?
Era lo único que podía hacer.
No, hubiera podido obedecerme.
Hubiera podido, pero no lo hice.
Pues hubiera sido mejor para usted. Eso lo sabe.
Obedecer por obedecer. Eso solo lo hacen gentes como usted, capitán.
¡Capitán!
He's a fucking dictator. Stupid motherfucker. Why are you guys taking igual? God, this is not what I expected at all. Oh, I can't imagine. Oh my god. Even just going through birth. Oh god, I can't imagine it. That's a no for me.
Porque son inescrutables los caminos del Señor.
She died?
Y en su misterio se encierra la esencia de su misericordia.
What the?
Porque al abrirnos los brazos, la tierra se lleva solo.
That legitimately feels hopeless.
Que Dios en su infinita sabiduría pone en nuestras manos la solución.
Man, I hope she at least kills the captain. I don't know, man. Just... At least she has her.
Usted conocía muy bien al doctor Ferreiro. No sé si Mercedes.
Gotta be
Señor, toda la gente de por aquí.
Tenga mucho cuidado.
Hasta mañana, señor.
Ay, Dios. I would run, bruh. The night where he gets slightly skeptical of her and she wants to do that, I would not be able to.
¿A dónde?
No te lo puedo decir. No te lo puedo decir, pero...
Llévame contigo.
No, no puedo. No puedo. No, te prometo que volveré a por ti, mi niña. No puedo, no, te prometo. He oído algo. Parece que no es nada. Tranquila.
¿Ves? Ofelia. ¿Desde cuándo lo has sabido? ¿Cuánto tiempo te habrás reído de mí? Hija de puta. Vigílenla. Y si alguien intenta entrar,
Yeah, Gretel.
mátenla a ella primero.
Okay.
Tabaco. Si me lo hubiera pedido, se lo hubiera dado.
Oh my god.
Quiero los nombres de los que han escrito estas cartas. Y los quiero delante de mí. Mañana.
Sí, mi capitán.
Yo lo mato. I'm killing this dude. If I, there's no way. There you go, that's...
¿Está usted seguro, mi capitán?
Por el amor de Dios. No es más que una mujer.
Eso es lo que pensó usted siempre. Por eso pude estar cerca. Porque yo era invisible para usted.
Pero estamos aquí para buscar sus puntos débiles.
I didn't... God, I hope she has that knife or something. I don't...
Usted va a hablar.
Doesn't matter.
Y yo tengo que saber que me está diciendo la verdad.
Oh, y este con la historia. He just keeps going with this stupid ass fucking story with like the little... Oh, there you go. She got the knife. De nuevo. Again. Go.
Yo no soy un viejo. Ni un hombre herido, hijo de...
La madre.
No se te ocurra tocar a la niña. No serás el primer cerdo que devuelva.
I mean, he has to die, right? Or something?
¡Cójanla! ¡Vamos! ¡Tráigamela! ¡Tráigamela, coño! ¡A las monturas!
I hope she goes into that tree, to be honest. The one where the sapo was. What is the frog or whatever? They're just gonna shoot her? Idiota. I don't understand.
Capitán me ha dicho que si te cortabas.
Captain literally has them all by their balls, bro. Fucking dude, like, any respect for yourself? I don't fucking know. It's pissing me off. All they do is like follow fucking orders, bro. No sense of like morality whatsoever. Just pisses me off. Or empathy, bro. Like, Pedro. I do not understand how the captain is alive. She legitimately stabbed his back, and then it seemed like she stabbed his heart. So how is he? And he was like not even limping, he was just like, get her.
Otra oportunidad. Prometéis obedecerme. Haréis todo lo que yo os diga, sin cuestionarlo. Es vuestra última oportunidad. Recoged a vuestro hermano y traédmelo al laberinto lo antes posible. Al día.
La puerta está cerrada.
If your questions are not being answered, do not trust. Frick. I'm having a hard time watching this movie. Oh, I thought she cut much more than that. No. I'm not doing. You guys really triggered me with this movie. My lord. God, if he comes to that close to that little girl, I hope she just yanks that shit off from his face, bruh.
Venga usted pronto.
¿Y ahora qué pasa?
Serrano ha vuelto. Está herido.
¿Herido?
I'll just be like...
Nos vamos a ir de aquí.
Cuando vuelva una de las patrullas, quiero ver.
Wait, but I mean, the baby's gonna sound?
Déjalo.
Ofelia!
Will she know to go to the labyrinth or anything? Now I'm interested. What will play out if he follows her all the way in with that Faun or Faun, whatever.
¡Rápido! ¡Alteza! ¡Entregádmelo ya! La luna llena brilla en el cielo. El portal solo se abrirá si derramamos en él sangre inocente. Solo un poco de sangre. Un pinchazo tan solo. Es la última prueba. Vamos.
Why didn't they just use her? If it was just a...
¡Entregadme al niño!
No, mi hermano se queda conmigo.
¿Sacrificaréis vuestro derecho sagrado por este mocoso al que apenas conocéis?
Sí, lo sacrifico.
¿Negaréis vuestra cuna por él? ¿Él por quien
Okay.
ha sido humillada e ignorada?
La niego.
Hágase pues vuestra voluntad.
Ah, it's like both at the same time. Interesting. I thought it'd be at the same time. So they're all waiting for him.
Mi hijo.
I was gonna break it or what?
Decidle a mi hijo.
Bien pedo. What the?
Decidle a qué hora murió su padre. Decidle que yo.
Yeah.
Ni siquiera sabrá tu nombre.
There you go. He thinks he has the audacity to ask for her to tell him something about him to his son, to his son. Oh my god, this was like the beginning of the movie.
Poneos de pie, hija mía. Acercaos. Habéis derramado vuestra sangre antes que la de un inocente. Esa era la última prueba, la más importante. Y habéis elegido bien, Alteza.
Venid a mi lado y sentaos junto a vuestro padre, que tan largo tiempo os ha esperado.
Well, at least her consciousness is like in a happy place. Oh, it just sucks because she like tried so hard to keep her safe.
Y se dice que la princesa descendió al reino de su padre, reino con justicia y bondad, por muchos siglos. Pequeñas huellas de su paso por el mundo, visibles solo para aquel que sepa dónde mirar.
What a film. What a so it definitely was her imagination. I do still believe, I said it throughout the film, but I do still believe that it was like a coping mechanism with everything that was kind of like going on, especially like as a child, like she was kind of going through those things, and I'm assuming, I don't know, I feel like I'm just kind of connecting her fantasy world with the actual like outer world stuff that she was going through. I also did not know the hands guy. It was from this movie. That's crazy. Also, I apologize for like the anger sometimes. These things that are, especially with like now that we're watching Game of Thrones as well, things like that are like morally very hard for me to just like watch, I guess. I just fire inside of me, and it like legitimately just irritates me so much. But I felt like a lot with what she was going through just had a lot of like metaphorical meaning behind it with what was going on the outside. And that's why I kind of saw it in a glimpse where the dinner table was at, and then that creepy dude with the eyes in his hands or whatever. When those pictures were kind of showing up, which was also interesting because the death of the innocents is kind of like what I captured from the entire journey that she went through, which is so opposed to like the ending that she had. Like obviously she was murdered, but she was like in this type of like, I don't want to say heaven, but it was like she was finally freed from all that pain because she had died. And that Faun thing made her go through this journey with like these 3 tasks or whatever. And like each task was worse than the other. And it began to get like really dark as you continue the film. I think that's also why I couldn't watch so many of the scenes. Cause I mean, obviously we started with like them riding over to the captain, and it was like her in this fantasy book, and then her mom being pregnant, so on they go on. And then you see like, you know, this little bug flying to her, and like you see all these magical elements. So then I kind of portrayed the movie to, or at least like I judged the movie to be more like a fantasy folktale type of vibe. I don't know. And then as she gets to the journey and she gets to like the you know, you get to see the other scenes that are coming up, everything, like the film just kind of like darkened as you watch it. I think when it comes to like the war stuff and then a lot of like historical meaning behind it, history was my worst subject. But it is something that I'm interested in now. So maybe like rereading it or like going through the, maybe not the American school history books, but reading over like things like that have more of an interest to me now. But then while I was watching it, I also get which is actually a similar thing that I feel with Game of Thrones, because I don't know much of that aspect when it comes to those things. Which I know you guys are helping me all the time with like the comments and stuff. I'm more of like a science gal. So when it comes to like historical things and war and all of these things, I have a hard time of kind of how do I say it, like, I don't know how to explain it, but for example, if I was watching more of a sci-fi or something, I'm more inclined to know, well, this, and I'm more of a questioner and like, but if this and this and da-da-da, and like, I kind of like, my brain kind of maps itself out. When it comes to like historical and war things, I just question, but my brain kind of like limits itself there because that's not like the first thing my brain is able to like grasp and kind of flow with. And again, I know that a lot of you guys help me in the comments and stuff when it comes to those things, but I just wanted to like throw it out there because sometimes I feel like, anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, I feel like a lot of especially the war, oh, was I saying that? I don't know if I finished my sentence. My brain kind of scatters, but I don't know if I had finished, but the very first inkling that I had about it kind of referencing the war, or I feel like in my perspective, the symbolical meaning and the metaphors and the things that it had connected to the outside world or connected to the war, I'm sorry, to the fantasy world that she was going into, was at the dinner table, especially looking around at the images that were surrounding her, was that guy with the hands or whatever, killing innocent kids. And there was something out. Oh, the pile of shoes. The pile of the children's shoes was also something that my mind kind of jumped to with a symbolical meaning. Kind of just got that. But I don't know. This movie was hard to watch. And I'm kind of like confused by it because it's not what I expected, obviously, as you guys know. But then I don't know, I feel like war stuff is kind of difficult for me to watch in general. I feel like I just have like this immense feeling when I watch these kind of things, like The Last Samurai. Sorry, I know I say that weirdly, but things like, or The Gladiator, we watched that one too. When it comes to those things, it's like so hard for me to watch, especially because this movie, and the reason why I feel so like kind of like weird and confused and stuff, obviously I didn't expect it, but coming from like watching this having to do with the war and then the trauma that she's kind of going through and her coping comes from a perspective from a child. So I guess that makes it even harder to watch because you kind of follow along her journey and how she copes with it and like her fantasy and like her imagination with what actually is going on, and you kind of have to like step into each of the worlds and kind of see it from that. But I feel like I've been talking a lot during the end of these things, but that's yeah, I feel like this movie was a little bit hard to watch. It was kind of strange, but I did grasp that very innocent feeling when it comes to like the death part of it all. But anyway, we just watched Pan's Labyrinth. Yeah. I think right now I'm gonna be heading to looking at Clone Wars, I believe. We're continuing. Besides that, I will see you guys for the next one. Also, if you guys have literally any detailed perspective, commentary, anything about this movie, I would love to know. Comment it below. I'll read the Patreons as well first, but yeah, literally any inkling towards why do I keep saying inkling? Any commentary about it, I would love to read it, especially when it comes to these types of movies. I will see you guys for the next one. Make sure to stay hydrated and to rest and to eat, and I will see you guys for the next one.